Hey, Jason, thanks for taking the time to meet with me. How are you?
Good, good. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. How's the wife and kids?
Now, kids are sleeping. Wife's over there doing some time cards herself. So,
Okay, just getting some work done. I get you.
yeah, late night for work.
Yeah. Yeah. Anything new with you?
No, we just got back from Myrtle Beach. So that was fun. But other than that, man, no, just kind of staying, in Ohio, staying dry as we can.
Love that. Nothing wrong with a little vacation.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I certainly know you're busy, so we'll jump in here and really just had a few questions prepared for you here. Wanted to get to know a little bit more about you. And I saw recently that your company is partnered with ABC Restaurants and Entertainment Group. What do you think the foundation is that makes that relationship work?
I think it's just both parties open to growing and expanding as fast and as quick as possible. I think is the best way that we kind of can land on all that as far as both of our sales goals too. So um, just an open key of communication, really.
Gotcha. No, certainly important to have that communication and really thinking more about Amex itself. What do you think the expansion plan look like for Amex's own facilities and footprint in the next 2 years?
Um, Honestly, I'm not too sure where we're gonna go. I mean, sky's the limit for any company with that, as we would say. So um, definitely just growth. I mean, whether it be 10, 20%, I mean, hell, even 100% would be great, but just continuing to grow day in, day out.
Got it. Understood. And with those expansion decisions, is that a team decision? Is that something that you decide on your own? How does that work?
Yeah, it is. Is it a team? It's a team decision for all of us. In cooperation. I mean, I have teams that work underneath me. They send their goals up to me, and we all work collectively, and then roll that on up the chain. So yeah, it's more or less a group effort.
Gotcha. And I know employee satisfaction is huge for you guys. Or what do you consider the most important pieces of that employee satisfaction?
Um, I kind of sound like a broken record, but communication is definitely key in that department there too. Whether it's daily meetings we have with each other or um, just little coffee breaks here and there, I guess too. So.
Yeah, and that's really where my focus is, obviously, is making sure that I can be an integral part of helping people grow there. How much time and effort do you see the company putting on these facilities and employee satisfaction as far as building, what those employees need to have a good culture and a good work-life balance?
Throw that one at me one more time, man. Sorry,
Yeah,
got
just curious
distracted
how
there.
much time and effort, that you feel the company's willing to focus on facilities and, providing certain amenities for your employees to improve the culture and employee satisfaction.
Um, that is kind of more of a background thing, so I couldn't really speak too much on that. But I mean, just everything that anybody would need from day to day, like whether it be computer paper, pens or pencils, anything small. It's very quick to gain that just by reaching out to anybody, really. So I'd say facilities wise, that it's there for sure.
Got it. And one of the most interesting things to me, I think, with you guys over there at Amex is just your relationships with other businesses. Is that something where you guys endorse or promote to, kind of match business partners up and grow those relationships between them?
Yeah, great question. We do a lot of local events, and whether it be golf outings or just local charities that we reach out with, and partner multiple different facilities there. We're always reaching out to the community, and obviously having the name Amex really helps us out in that regard too. So um, it's easy to get our foot in the door, and then also that be reciprocated working with such a reputable business.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. And tons of great partnerships there. And, I would say if you aren't able to provide the facilities and those employee amenities like we talked about, how do you think that will affect the business in any way?
I really don't think it'll affect at all per se. I honestly with these Zoom calls, a lot of companies are going working from home and all that too. So I really don't see yes having a central hub being the end all be all from us reaching and maintaining our goals.
Got it. No, understood, understood. And, certainly a big focus of mine is making sure that, I'm able to provide those amenities there to help, but also for, like you mentioned, the events, the company events, the retreats, all of those things. So, really just kind of thinking ahead here. Is it fair to say that you need to solidify a relationship with someone like myself, who's a facilities improvement professional, and before you consider any options to make changes?
Um, yes and no. I would lean more towards the yes on that factor, just because definitely having more communication throughout the community is very helpful. Whether it be something small or something large that we need to accomplish, it's definitely good to have our hands in multiple different areas for sure.
Got it. Okay, understood. And um, just looking through here, does Amex again, do you feel like employee satisfaction and growing that number is an important piece of the business at this point?
I mean, I feel that's what you need to succeed in any business that you're at, whether you're running a lemonade stand or, a Fortune 500 company. It's definitely, you got to have people beneath you that believe in what you do day to day to accomplish any set goals.
Sure. No, absolutely. And what do you think's working well for you right now with it?
In regards to what that exactly?
Just employee satisfaction. What do you think you guys are doing well to make sure that your employees are happy with where they're working and want to continue to grow with the company?
I mean, that's a broad stroke of anything. Obviously, whether it's showing up on time or answering emails or calls in a timely fashion, just building that relationship with the employee from the time they start to their day to the time they finish their day. Um, I guess just a good communication base is something that we're kind of relying on.
Got it. Okay. And then, really just want to kind of understand if I can convince you that our equipment and design will improve the culture of the company and the satisfaction of your employees, is that something that's going to be important to you ultimately?
I'm sorry, you broke your phone broke up there. What was that again?
So it's just asking if I'm able to convince you that, what I'm able to provide as far as equipment and design for those employee amenities, if that's going to improve the culture and satisfaction of your employees, is that something that ultimately is important to you?
Yeah, absolutely. I think just keeping anybody's morale, whether it's the janitors or whoever's refilling the coffee machine that day, I think that any communication that you guys would have with us would be fantastic.
Okay. Got it. Well, Jason, I certainly appreciate your time today. I just want to thank you for meeting with me and discussing your vision for Amex and your colleagues moving forward. I look forward to continuing this relationship and showing you where we can help improve the quality of the company for not only yourself, but for your business partners as well. I'd love to bring you in for a demonstration and show you what we're capable of building together. Which will work better for you, Tuesday at 10 a.m. or Thursday at 2 p.m.?
Well, Tuesdays seem to be my busiest day, so let's just go and get that put more on the plate there. So we'll take 10 o'clock.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you again, Jason. I certainly appreciate your time, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you here Tuesday.
Absolutely. Thanks, Colin. Thank you for your time. Looking forward to it.
Absolutely. Yes, sir.